The situation is we had the weekend off. The ultimatum given to Iran by the coalition forces has passed, and the decision has been taken to get a large air maneuver up in the air for the Allied offensive. So the overview, we're going to be doing an ELINT flight today. We're going to be assessing the type, quantity, and location of enemy SAM systems. So as we go through the briefing screen here we are in the briefing room. We have Reaper 1, Reaper 2, which is two elements of F-15s. Metal 1, which is an element of F-16s. We got Chevy 1, Chevy 2, which is us, the Mirages. Then Monster 1, Monster 2, which are Tornadoes. They're going to be doing the ELINT, so they're the HVAs, the high value assets. And this is the Oculus package. So I'm in the Oculus package, and I'm Chevy 1. So it says enemy air defenses unknown number of Hawk, SA-15, SA-11s, and Zu-23 and manpads, so we need to watch out for that. And coming through here, already talked about that. So we're going to be flying out to waypoint 1, go to waypoint 2, and then we're going to split up at waypoint 3 and do our cap here. So Chevy 1, Chevy 2 is going to be doing a cap. Reaper 1 and Reaper 2 are going to be the F-15 caps on the north and south side. And then Monster 1 and 2 are the Tornadoes, which are going to be doing the ELINT. So we're going to hit fly. We'll get right into it here. So it just says begin the startup sequence, turn on electrical power and radios, and then check in. So we'll go ahead and
Chief, turn on the ground power.
turn on the ground power here.
Copy.
Turn the battery on.
Ground power is now on.
Alright. Let's go ahead and check in.
Chevy 1-2, Chevy 2-1, green radio check.
This is 2. Read you loud and clear. This is Max. Hey, I got you. Stop shouting.
Désolé Max. Tu sais qu'il y a un bouton de volume dans le cockpit, hein?
Non, c'est pas vrai. Où ça? Bah, attends que je regarde là parce que je trouve pas. Ah bah si. Oui.
Red radio check, a copy.
Read you 535. Yeah, I've got you.
Good. We will taxi in the fragged order. After takeoff I will keep 250 knots to waypoint 1, then 270 until you join up with me. We will also have Monster 1 and 2 going to the AO information with us. I will contact them too. We will go through the mission briefing and tasking on the way. Questions?
No questions. Ready to go.
Alright, time to grab ASUS. Go channel 2 on red and green radios now.
Altimeter 2896. Runway and use 03 right, 21 left. Expect visual approach. Acknowledge receipt of information Bravo at first contact. Nellis AFB information Bravo. Time 1455, wind 200,406. Visibility greater than 10 miles.
Just getting the ATIS here.
Temperature 30.
Altimeter is 2896. I've never seen that before, but got that in there. Put it on channel 3 on the green channel so we can do ground. We got it on channel 2 for the Oculus package. And we'll go to the kneeboard here so I can show you guys what I'm looking at. I have it printed out here. This right here. So we're the Oculus package. We're Chevy 1. We're a 2-ship. Our Joko fuel is 1,500 kilograms. Our Bingo fuel is 1,200. We got 1,200 set. Nellis is going to be 12 X-ray, so we'll go ahead and put in 12 X-ray. And then the ILS is 109.1 for the return. So we got that in there. V1's 122, V2's 135. We'll rotate around there. About 122. See here, startup 1536. The current time is 1534. So in 2 minutes we'll start up, taxi out at 15:39, take off 15:43. Yeah. So this is the this is not the first Mirage campaign. This is the Baltic Dragon Red Flag campaign. So I'm on mission 3, which is probably going to be my first action mission. I did 1 and 2. 1 was a arrival in Nellis, and then 2 was a familiarization flight. So we are waiting for our startup time of 15:36. So we get another minute and 15 seconds. Our taxi out time is at 39. So we got about 5 minutes till we got a taxi out. So we're just doing the alignment right now. The alignment's going. And we're pretty much just waiting. And our first altitude. So if I bring up the knee board here, it says waypoint 1. So we're going to be going to waypoint 1, which is the truck stop off of 3 right. So 7,000 is our first at altitude. So I'm going to put 7,000 into the pre-select here.
Nellis ground, Metal 1-1, information Bravo, requesting taxi.
So that's the F-16s.
Metal 1-1, Nellis ground, taxi Foxtrot, Alpha. Clear to cross runway 03 left.
The F-16s are going to be the first ones out. They're going to be doing the CAS for this flight. Hey, Energy. What's going on, brother?
Alpha, cross runway 03 left, hold short 03 right, Metal 1-1.
Almost time to start up. The alignment is the thing that takes the longest, so that's going right now. And the Kraken Sack, what's going on, guys? We're just doing the Mirage Red Flag campaign right now. We're just starting up. Well, just about to start up. 15:36 is our startup time. The F-16 should be taxiing out. Oh, there they are right there. They're going to be our CAS flight today. And there's 15:36, so we'll go ahead and start the engines. Just at the beach having a pizza. Nice, man. What beach are you at? Yeah, this is the Mirage 2000 Red Flag campaign by Baltic Dragon.
Nellis ground, taxi Foxtrot, Alpha, cross 03 left, hold.
So it's Reaper 2, that's the F-15 cap flight, so they're heading out right now.
Foxtrot Alpha, cross 30 left, hold short 3 right, Reaper 2-1.
2 is starting his engines right now. Engines started. We'll go ahead and disconnect our external power.
Chief, turn off the ground power.
Do our fly-by-wire test.
Copy.
And we'll just make sure we got everything
Ground
turned
power
on that we
now
need.
off.
Yep, so everything's turned on. Our alignment's still going. Fly-by-wire test is good. Our taxi out time is in 2 minutes.
Bravo, requesting taxi. Reaper 1-1, Nellis ground, taxi Foxtrot.
Here's the
Alpha,
F-15s.
cross 03 left, hold short runway 03 right.
There's 2 elements of F-15s for cap.
Cross 03 left, hold short 03 right, Reaper 1-1.
You uploading this video? Yeah, I'm uploading it. I'm uploading the other one too that I did off stream. Just to show what happened. Oh, dude, I heard that's a pretty cool place. I know I've seen that, seen pictures of it, I think, before. Right, so we got 1 more minute until taxi out time. Here goes the other element of F-15s right now. I got the times down here. It says notes. Our hard deck is 12,000 feet. Time on station is 30 minutes.
Monster 1-1, this is Chevy 1-1. How copy?
Chevy 1-1, read you, strength 5, readability 5, Monster 1-1.
Good. I will contact ground and taxi at frag time. Chevy 2 will follow me. I will keep the speed of 250 knots until truck stop. Then I will push to waypoint 2, climb to Angels 1-2, and keep 270 knots. We will wait for you and Monster 2 to join up with us.
Monster 1-1, good copy, we'll be with you in no time. Over.
Hey Anakin, how you doing, man? 10 years ago was fun when I was younger. Nice.
Okay, 2, you good to go?
So we're gonna contact ground.
Yeah, ready?
Nelly's ground, Chevy 01, ready to taxi with Bravo.
Chevy 01, Dallas ground, taxi Foxtrot, Alpha. Cross runway 03 left, hold short 03 right.
Taxi Foxtrot, Alpha, cross 03 left, hold short 03 right, Chevy 1-1.
Alright, we're taxiing out.
1 is rolling.
We're taxiing 03 right via Foxtrot Alpha. We're cleared across 30 left. Yeah, the comms sound really good. Let me make sure that this is turned up here. Yep. Okay. Just make sure that's turned up so you guys can hear. I don't have any music going because it sounds pretty cool with the comms and stuff like that. Alright, so let's come over here to get on Foxtrot. F15 Reaper flight's taking off right now. Alright, we're cleared across. It's clear on final. It's clear to the left. Crossing 3 to the left.
Chevy 2, taxi out.
That's the second element of Mirages. They're taxiing out now. They're 1 minute behind us.
Two, good channel 4 on green.
Coming up on 3 right. Tune in channel 4. And contact tower.
Nelly's Tower, Chevy 1-1, holding short 03 right, ready for departure.
Chevy 1-1 Nellis Tower, wind is 200 at 6, runway 3 right, cleared for takeoff.
Alright, we're cleared for takeoff 3 right.
03 right, Chevy 1.
Clear on final. And we're lining up for 3 right. C3 right. We're just going to do a full mill takeoff since we had to maintain 250 knots till everybody catches up to us. And here we go. And there's rotation speed, so rotating gently here. Off the ground, here comes the gear. They want us at 250, so we need to do a steep climb here up to 7,000 feet. So we got a 20-degree climb here. I'm gonna go ahead and arm the autopilot for selected altitude. We got 7,000 in there, so it's gonna try to capture 7,000 for me. And we're gonna go ahead and hold the power back here. 6 for 7.
Monster 2-1 is off chops.
And I forgot to put that in the nav. There we go. Wonder why I wasn't getting any nav sourcing. We got 5 miles to go to nav
Channel
1.
5 on green for departure.
We're going to contact departure now.
Nelly's departure, Chevy 01 with you, followed by Chevy 02, Monster 01 and 02.
Chevy 1, Nellis departure. Radar identified. Climb flight level 70 and maintain 250 knots. Follow heading 351 over truck stop, then resume on navigation.
Climb flight level 70, maintain 250, follow heading 351 over truck stop, Chevy 11.
Truck stop down there. We're at 7,250 knots. Just about to hit waypoint 1, so we can go to waypoint 2. There we go.
Chevy 11, heading 351, climbing to Angels 12, keeping 270 until you guys rejoin. 2, switch channel 12 on green.
Launch. Switching channel 12. And there.
Yay. Climbing up to 12,000. I'll put 12 in here with the pre-selects. Gonna maintain 250 knots in the climb so everybody can catch up. Who's way out here? Waiting for the tornadoes to get airborne. Maintain 250. It's a good book, man. So the tornadoes just got airborne. Yeah, Viper Pilot's a good book. I remember reading that about a year ago. And the story that stuck out the most was when he was crossing the Atlantic and he was really tired and they had a red and green pill. And you're supposed to take the red pills if you're feeling drowsy, and if you're supposed to take the green pills if you're feeling, or if you can't fall asleep. Something like that. I might have mixed up, but he was super tired, and then the doctor, he asked the flight doctor, like, what should he do? And he's like, take the red pill, which was the wrong pill. And then he's like, like 10 minutes later, he's like, oh, I'm really tired. What should I do? And he's like, take another red pill. So he took another red pill. He ended up taking 2 of the drowsy pills to make him fall asleep, so he took 2 sleeping pills basically. And he got his nickname like Coma or something like that. I thought that was pretty funny. So we're at 250.
Wait for the Brits before we go through the briefing.
And we're waiting on the tornadoes. Here comes the other Mirages that took off behind me. They're forming up now. Yeah, the Viper Pilot book is pretty good. If nobody's ever read it, I suggest reading. It's a pretty good book. I can see my The F15s and the F16s up there. I know you guys probably can't see them, but they're right here, up in front of me. They're formed up, which is nice. Here comes the tornadoes. Hey, Steve. Yar. Doing some red flag campaign. Waiting for the tornadoes to catch up here. Got two elements of tornadoes, so this is the first element. Waiting for the Brits to arrive. We got the French over here. We're loaded out with 4 magics. We don't have the 530s. Nice. Yeah, so we're about right here. We're heading up to waypoint 2. And then when we get to waypoint 2, we're going to split off and do our individual caps here. So over here we have a tanker, then over here we have a AWACS and a racetrack. Oh, nice, man. Yeah, I saw the Taro with the updated night lights. Looks pretty awesome. There's the tornadoes. There's the mirages. Waiting on the second element of tornadoes. They should be forming up here any minute. Let's take a look. Yeah, they're forming up now. Pretty cool if they had a tornado in DCS for full fidelity, you know?
Monster 2-1 is in formation.
Alright, so 2-1's in formation, so we'll proceed with the briefing.
Looking good. Alright, gentlemen. Let's go through the Frago once again. We are working as Oculus package, and together with Razor, we fill the first morning slot. While Razor will fly a CAP and CIS, we will be tasked with guarding the HVA, as well as acting as second line of defense against the enemy air forces. Monster will act as our sneakers today, and will report any mud spikes to Beholder, and try to determine the type and quantity of enemy defensive systems. Chevy is not required to give feedback on those, unless we find something that Monster has missed. Any questions?
Do you think that we will already see the other side trying to do something stupid today?
I doubt it, so you never know. We will be trying to gather as much intel on enemy radar and SAM systems as possible, and they will be trying to prevent us from doing so.
So, we will let Razor have all the fun while we sit back and watch?
We will keep an eye on any bandits that may be coming towards the HVA. If things begin to look bad, they're supposed to fall back to Caliente Alpha. Metal will be our last line of defense during this sortie.
51-1, Monster 1-1, roger that. If needed, we have some sidewinders for self-protection. Question, what about those recon teams that the Iranians might want to push through the feedback?
If we spot any ground troops, we first need to confirm with Beholder that there are no friendlies in the given position. Also, check the ground troop points on the kneeboard for recognition methods.
Roger, you will authorize us to engage. Monster 1-1.
We will report any tallies to Reaper 1-1. You will have the authority to clear Metal or other flights against the enemy. Metal will be our main ground pounder for this one.
Look out. No more questions. Monster 101.
Yeah, Chevy 2-1, no more questions.
Monster 2-1, I do have a question.
Go ahead, Monster 2-1.
I'm not entirely clear on radio procedures once we get on station.
Tune to main mission frequency on one of the radios. This will be a common one for both packages to cooperate and work on. Stay on Oculus frequency on the second radio. We will keep this one for our own coordination. Beholder will also use this frequency to update us.
Roger that. 300.5 at 277.0. What about AWACS?
We will have to jump onto focus frequency for updates.
Alright, so it says when you reach or pass AO waypoint 2, use F10 menu to order the package to move on station. Alright, roger that. So we're 20 miles out right now at waypoint 2. Basically what they were saying is the F-16s are there for casts, but they're also the last line of defense. Looking at the F-10 map, we have our two F-15 flights. They're going to be doing the north and south caps. And the F-16 is going to be doing a north to south racetrack for CAS. And we're inbound right now with 2 elements of Mirages for cap, and then 2 elements of Tornadoes for ELINT. They're going to be doing electronic intelligence. They got their pods and stuff, and they're ready to go. So we're just waiting to get to waypoint 2 to split everybody up into our individual caps here, which are located right here. And we're Chevy 1, so we're going to be the third from the bottom. The red here on this knee board is the container. That's where Groom Lake is, so we're not allowed to go there. We got 9 miles to go. And then we'll kiss everybody off to their caps. Pretty cool though. Being in formation with tornadoes. Alright, so we got 3 miles, so we'll go ahead and kiss everybody off here.
This is Chevy 1-1. On my mark, break formation and proceed to your respective anchor points in the following order. Monster 1, Monster 2, Chevy 2. 10-second separation.
Roger, ready. Monster 1-1. Monster 2-1, ready.
Chevy 2-1, good to go. Chevy 1-1 copies all. Monster 1-1, go.
Goes Monster 1-1.
Monster 1-1. Monster 2-1, leaving formation.
Here goes Monster 2-1. Everybody's waiting done.
Chevy 2-1, moving to
Chevy.
our anchor point.
Alright, so we're moving to our waypoint. So we can go do some cap. Alright, so we're going to check, make sure we're on the right radio frequency. We need to be on the main, which is channel 11, and we're on channel 11, so we're good to go. It says between waypoints 4 and 5, we need to be at 12,250 on the altitude, so I'm going to climb up now to get to 12,250. There it is. Go ahead and level out here. And 2's on channel 12, so we'll tell 2 to get a little closer.
Flight.
Back to channel 11, which is the main frequency. Got some 15 nails. That's Reaper flight. We passed waypoint 3, so now we're going to head to waypoint 4, the beginning of our cap.
Monster 2-1, we're on station.
The tornadoes are on station for their ELINT mission. Trying to figure out where all the mud spikes are. You can't fly without VR. I know how it is, man. I think VR is pretty awesome. Master caution is for our refueling pod. It's empty. We're gonna keep it though. There's our 16 nails from metal plate. They're doing CAS. Comes my wingman. So we're heading to waypoint 4. And when we hit waypoint 4, we'll go to waypoint 5. Waypoint 4 is this one right here. So we're going to be going between 4 and 5, just back and forth. And probably get some action.
Chevy 2-1 on station at flight altitude.
Alright, it says press spacebar to tell you you've arrived on station, so we hit waypoint 4, so we're on station. Go ahead and turn our radar on, see if there's anything out there. We got a few friendlies. It's probably the tornadoes right here. Doesn't look like there's anything.
Chevy 1-1 to all players. Oculus package is on station. Playtime plus 30.
We do got a 2-ship out here.
Holder to Chevy 1-1, roger that. We're assuming command and control. Sneakers, begin scanning the area. Beholder, Monster 101, copies, beginning scan.
Alright, so they're scanning. We got a 2-ship at Angel 16. We're heading to waypoint 5 right now. We hit waypoint 5, we're doing a left-hand turn to go back. Bullseye is right over the farms here.
Beholder, Hawk, Vector 280 from your current position, copy.
So they picked up that Hawk that's at right there. HK. So they're just reporting all their findings.
Let's fight Box Spring, Vector 268. Monster 2-1, Beholder, Box Spring at Vector 268, roger. Yeah, what down is Box Spring?
This is Max. I think it's the Russian designer, the VHF-1. I don't remember the original name now.
It was originally called 1 Lima 13, and you're correct. It's one of the VHF band radars from the 80s. Russians call it MOBO. It's an early morning and surveillance radar.
Yeah, that one, exactly. Wasn't one of these responsible for downing the US Nighthawk during the Kosovo War back in 1999?
I thought they used the SA-3 for that. Anyway, service found out that with some modifications they were able to detect American stealth jets when their bomb bays were open. And that is how they shot down the F-117.
Hey, have you seen the sign they put over the debris? It said, sorry, we didn't know it was invisible.
Oh, neither of what was just said. Technically it was not true, right?
This is Chevy 112 Oculus. Focus on the task at hand and keep the unnecessary chatter to minimum, please.
Alright, so we hit waypoint 5, which is the front area of our cap. So we're going to turn around to waypoint 4.
Monster 1-1, Beholder, another Hawk, Vector 280 from your posit, copy.
So that's Monster 1 and 2, which are right here. They're doing their evolent pattern. And we just hit waypoint 5, so we're heading back to waypoint 4, and then we'll head back to waypoint 5. This is the forward area right here. This is the FIBA.
Let's spike. Gauntlet, 2 launches, Vector 234.
Here's the FIBA right here.
Monster 1-2, Beholder, 2 times Gauntlet, Vector 234 from your posit, copy. Super 2-1 all players, same, Vector 230. Reaper 2, Beholder, Vector 230, copy.
So there's the farms, that's the bullseye right there.
Monster 2-1, let's spike, Hawk, Vector 250. Monster 2-1, Beholder, 3rd Hawk battery, Vector 250 from your posit.
And we're leveling out. Waypoint 4. A wingman right there.
Reaper 1-1, spike, F4s.
The F-15s just got spiked by F4s. Got 5 miles to go till we turn back around. Take a peek what's out there.
All players visual on 4 vehicles on the blue side of the paper, Bulls 282 or 13 on Monster 1-1.
Monster 1-1, Chevy 1-1. Can you ID the vehicles?
Chevy 1-1, negative. No clear markings, Monster 1-1.
Copy that, Tiger. Wait 1.
This is Metal 1-1. Tally. Can't ID the target either.
Alright, so it's asking me to tell 2 to go out. Do a visual recon of the vehicles they just spotted. We just hit waypoint 4, so we're going to turn left here, go back to waypoint 5 for our cap.
Oculus, use package frequency for any comms related to this.
Chevy 2-1 copies. With pleasure. Chevy 1-1 copy. Monster 1-1. Monster 2, roger that. This is Chevy 2-1, requesting target coordinates. Chevy 1-1, Monster 1-1, stand by. North 374138. West 1160428. Bulls 282413. Roger. North 374138. West 1160428. Got it. We're on our way.
Alright. So Chevy 2 is on their way. Go check out those ground coordinates. We're on our turn right now to go back to waypoint 5. And we'll turn our radar on, see if we see anything over there. Let's go ahead and level out here. Radar's going hot. So we do have a 2 ship of hostiles right here. They're 23 miles out. Waiting on Chevy 2-1 to go check out those coordinates, which are, you said like 280 for 12 off of Bullseye, so it's right over here. In the mountains somewhere. See where they're at real quick. So this is them going in right now to go check out the radar facility or whatever ground coordinate or ground targets they are. So we got 5 miles till we got to turn back. Waypoint 4 for our cap. This is Chevy 2 right here. We're 8 miles in front of us. There they go. We just hit waypoint 5, so we got to turn around to go back.
Approaching target position. Visual standby.
They're approaching the target now. They're overflying it. There they are, right there, the 4 targets.
Charlie, what smoke? Shoot some launch going defensive.
They're getting fired at.
This is Chevy 1-1 to all players. I confirm the target at Bulls 282 for 13 is hostile. Metal 1-1, you're cleared hot.
This is Metal 1-1. Engaging target at Bulls 282 for 13. In hot from the east.
Alright, so looks like Chevy 2 just took a SAM, they defeated it. And we just called in the F-16s to come take care of these SAMs. Nice some man pads over here. See the flares over there from Chevy 2. We're leveling out here to go back to waypoint 4. The F-15s just got spiked by F-4s.
Commencing attack run. Command 2. Hostile 111.
2-1 fence in.
Alright, so we're fencing in.
Reaper 1-1 visual on Bandits flank. Fenced in. Homer to all players. Keep to frag ROE.
There's the F-4 nails, and the F-16s are, I just said they're running in. Let's see where they're at. Oh, they're coming in from up here. So the F-16s have Mavericks and Mark 82s. I can see him visually now. We're almost to waypoint 4, and then we're going to turn back to waypoint 5, so we should see them shoot off their Mavericks. Alright, so let's go ahead and start a left turn here to go back to waypoint 5, see if we can see the action. At waypoint 5, and put that in 05. It's 14 miles away. Those F-16 should be rifling here any minute. He was doing a great job keeping up. Alright, let's go ahead and level out here. Waypoint 5. Some F4 nails. Let's go ahead and turn the radar on and see what's going on. F-16s are rifling the SAMs. There they are. Up here. It's rifled all their Mavericks. See here. So we got 7 miles to go before we have to turn around. Now we got 4 bandits, 4 hostiles on radar. It's like 4 F4s. Comes the Mavericks coming in to take out this SAM site. Nice.
All targets are destroyed. Pushing to anchor point at Bulls 140 for 20.
Somebody's flaring up here. Oh, that must be the F-16s. So now it looks like there's 6 hostile. Yeah, there's 6 now. Coming up on waypoint 5, so we gotta turn back around. Go to waypoint 4. Until we have authorization. I'm gonna put the 04 in here. So there's 4 hostiles within like 18 miles right now. So we're just waiting on permission. I'm gonna go radar cold as we're turning cold here. It's about to level out. And leveling out for waypoint 4. Still haven't heard anything yet. And we're just about to turn to go back to waypoint 5. We'll see if all those hostiles are closer this time. Alright, so we'll go ahead and start our left turn here. Head back.
Monster 2-1, tally 2 choppers at Bulls 270 for 15 NOE going northeast.
Probably 2 choppers at Bulls.
Commit to the bandits, weapons free.
Chevy 1-1, Reaper
Chevy
1-1.
1-1 copies, committed, engaging
So
bandits.
we're cleared to engage bandits. So they got some helicopters NOE on the ground.
You have 3 groups of bandits coming in hot on your position. Warning red.
Advise you have 3 groups of bandits coming in. Warning red.
Reaper 1-1 copies. Break. Monster 1 and 2 push to Foxtrot Alpha. Chevy 2 stay with the HVA. Chevy 1 continue with your attack. Reaper 1 and 2, we will monitor bandits. Clear to engage once they enter the Viva.
Je vais 1-1 copies, pressing with the attack.
Alright, so we're clear to engage.
Heavy 2-1, roger. Pushing to Foxtrot Alpha. Monster flight, pushing to Foxtrot Alpha. Monster 1-1. Reaper 2-1, monitoring bandits.
Let's go ahead and turn our radar on. So we got a 2-ship out here. Another single guy here. Make sure we select our magics. We got 4 magics. We're looking for 2 helicopters. Got a bunch of hostiles out here.
Reaper 1 to all players. Bandits across the Viva. Fight is on. Weapons free.
Alright, weapons free. Clear to engage. So right now I'm counting 6 hostiles. So let's go to channel 12, tell my flight, go formation, spread the formation.
Open formation.
Our first bandit's gonna be pretty close over here. Sucks we only have magics. Make it work here. First guy is 10 miles out. Those are the helicopters right there. Getting locked by a 15. Got a bandit right here. 2 miles out. Box 2. And went after the flares. Gonna go around and get this guy. Box 2. On an F4. Splash F4. Alright, let's go to channel 12. We're on channel 12. 2, engage bandits.
Engage bandits.
Next channel. So the F-16s are coming in to join to help fight the bandits. Oh, the F-15's right there. Another F-15. Right, one just got shot down there. There's one 11 miles out.
This is Reaper 1, 2 confirmed kills. Phantoms.
Where those helicopters went. Got one inbound right now, 5 miles out.
Chevy 1-1, splash 1 Chinook.
Big 21. Box 2, MiG 21. That was a miss. He's dead. The F15? Yeah, this F15's right here too. Just looking for Dead Splash 1 Chinook. I wonder where the other one is.
We confirm both inbound dead.
Some black smoke over here.
Over to all players, Grand Slam, return on stations.
Grand Slam, so I guess everything's done. Waypoint 5, so I head back to waypoint 5. That was fun. Head back up to Angels 12.
Show you the money.
Not show you! Show me the money!
Show me the money.
Yeah!
Kraken Sack, man. Appreciate the 100 biddies, brother.
You are clear to RTB. Oculus, you are clear to vacate the AO in a fragged order.
Chevy 1-1 copies. We are RTB at this time.
Alright, we're RTB. Waypoint 7. Kraken Sack, man. Appreciate the dollar holler. Kevin, man, what's up?
Oculus, good job. Thanks for all your efforts. We'll follow you in a few minutes, and see you at the mass debrief.
So that was a successful mission there. Go ahead and go radar cold. Turn that off. Turn the autopilot on. We're at waypoint 7. So tell 2. Formation.
Is Max, no Skull,
Flight,
switch up.
join up.
RTB.
Appreciate him at Kraken Sack, man. Always appreciate you coming, hanging out with me. It's good to hear, Kevin. Glad you came back. Hey, Nuts, how you doing, man? And yes, you do. You need the knitter map for this. Let's see here. I got 1 or 2. Can't see here.
Reaper 1-1, I lost 2.
Reaper 1-1, I lost 2. Uh-oh. When the F-15s went down? Not sure if that means one of the
Show us. RTB leaving in the AO.
So Monster 1-1 is leaving the AO. They're RTB. We're RTB as well. Let me look at the need board here. See if there's any frequency or any way we need to come in. Alright, yeah, there's nothing that says we need to come in that way. So RTB for waypoint 7, we need to be down at 10,000 feet. So we'll go on down to 10,000. Go ahead and fence out. .28 miles from waypoint 7.
Chevy 112 Oculus. Switch to Nelly's approach on one of your radios. Keep package frequency on the other.
Right now this approach is on channel 14.
Rudder ready. Monster 1-1. Monster 2-1 ready.
Okay, gentlemen, a short assessment of today's sortie. The elite part of today's mission was successful, with Monster able to map all online threats, which consisted of 3 Oak batteries, 2 Catflies, and a box spring long-range radar. We also managed to identify and destroy enemy recon detachment, which has crossed Feba. Good job.
Sweet.
We have also inflicted heavy losses to enemy air force, destroying a total of 6 enemy aircraft.
So we killed 6 enemy aircraft. We're 20 miles out from waypoint 7. There's 11 for 10,000. Put 10,000 in here, put it in the pre-select. It'll level off automatically for me. Let's get to the map here to show you guys. Here's waypoint 7, which we're going to. And then we're going to go to waypoint 8 and land. So we're on our way back to land after a successful mission. I think I got 1 missile left. Yeah, I got 1 left. One of the F4s flared a lot, and then the MiG-21 flared a lot too, so got 2 missiles that were defeated.
Chevy 3-1, Chevy 1-1. How did it go?
It wasn't bad for the first sortie, thanks. Have fun up there yourself.
Right in the plan. There's the house.
So 9 miles to go to waypoint 7.
Hey, Juan, when are we scheduled for the next sortie?
We've got a night mission on the roster planned for tonight. I guess the tasking will depend on how the other packages fare during the day.
Roger. This is going to be fun.
So we got a night mission next.
Yeah, it will. Alright, we will land in the Frag Order. Good job today, everyone. See you in the debriefing.
See you in the briefing. Alright, it says tune to the ATIS, so we'll go get the ATIS. Information Charlie. Alright, back on approach channel. We have information Charlie. Level out here at 10,000 still.
One left. Contact tower with 5 miles out.
Visual approach 2-1 left. Contact tower when 5 miles out. Chevy 1-1.
Alright, so we got a contact tower when we're 5 miles out. We're on our way back to Nellis right now. Use quite a bit of fuel out there. Let's see, so we got 2 F-15s, or we got 3 F-15s, one of them got shot down. We got us coming in, The next flight's coming out right now for the next sortie. So here is a 4-ship of Mirages. Then we got a 4-ship of F15 Strike Eagles. This guy is loaded. 4 GBUs and 6 Mark 82s. 4 AIM-9s. 2 fuel pods. That's gonna be freaking awesome. When we finally get the F15 Strike Eagles. If I don't say so myself. Yes, sir. Yeah, it has a targeting pod. They used them heavily in Desert Storm. I'm not sure if I had a targeting pod on. Let's see. Yeah, it's got one on the front here. These guys are in full burn. Yeah, it's a beast of an airplane. Alright, so we're 19 miles out. Let's switch on the TACAM. We got TACAM. Let's see here. "41 miles out from Nellis." I don't know. It's a good question. I think the F-16, just because I think it's more of a multi-role. But, I mean, the F-15 is also a multi-role, so... I don't know. But I'm more biased towards the F-16 because that's my favorite airplane, so... I love the F-16. It is, man. No, you can't fly a bomber, unfortunately. I wish. Hopefully one day we'll be able to get like a B-1 bomber or something like that. Yeah, I wish, man. That'd be so cool. Alright, so we're turning here to fly over waypoint 8. You can do a trial version bomber A-10. Imagine a U-2. That'd be kind of cool. Doing some like awesome reconnaissance. Alright, turning direct to Nellis. See Vegas. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, I've seen some pretty cool videos. I've been in the back of a KC-10. I didn't get to see it refueling, but it took me back there when I was flying over the Atlantic. KC-10. Alright, so we're inbound now. We're 25 miles out. See, towers on channel 4. So we'll switch to channel 4 when we're 5 miles out. Yeah, the AC-130 would be freaking awesome. Multi-crew in the AC-130. That would be nuts. Alright, so I'm going to start a descent here. $19 miles out. Let it rain. Alright, there's 15 miles. Oops. Pressed the wrong button. Put out some flares. We're inbound. Now we're 10 miles out. And then when we get the gear down, we'll have the synthetic runway. Alright, so it's telling me to go ahead and switch over.
Dennis Tower, Chevy 11, 5 miles out, full stop, 21 left.
Chevy 11, to Dallas Tower, check gear. Stop runway 03 left, clear to land. Wind 200 at 6.
Full stop, runway 03 left, clear to land, Chevy 11.
That was a little weird. He read back, clear to land, 21 left, and then my guy replied back here, I'm clear to land, 03 left. So, it was a voiceover mistake. Here comes the gear.
Tower, Chevy 11, 5 miles out, gear, full stop, 21 left.
French accent makes him sound so annoyed with everything. Right, looking good. Right on speed. Here comes the flare and the power. We'll hold the nose off. Get a break in.
Tower, clear the active via Alpha. Contact ground.
Chevy 1 will go.
Lower the seats. Switch to ground. Didn't get a message for ground, but I'm assuming we're clear to cross. Leave them on the right ground frequency. Channel 3. Yep. Didn't get a message. Parked over here. Over here. Hopefully 2 made it back. I was doing a Southwest taxi. Will be jelly.
Goddamn bastards. Damn. They got 2. Blow them to pieces.
Uh-oh. What happened? They got 2. Blow them to pieces. Did 2 crash again? I think this is 2 right here. I love how all the AI planes land with their speed brakes out. Not sure how 2 died, but alright, we'll end the mission here. Results 65. Score 30. Not sure why I got a 65 result, but I thought I did pretty good. I was trying to see where 2 died. Admission. Yeah, so mission 4. Alright. Reminds you of Fallon. Were you based there? Alright, we'll do a quick attack view of this real quick. Alright, so we took off. We all formed up. Oh, you controlled there? I got you. So we all formed up here. Quite a bit of force here. I wonder if I can turn the labels off. There we go. Turn the labels off. So we're inbound. We hit waypoint 2. Monster 1 peeled off, Monster 2 peeled off, Chevy 2 peeled off, and then we peeled off, and we all went to our caps respectively. So it all came out pretty good. So Tornadoes were here doing their elint. This is the F16 doing the north to south. They're doing the CAS. It's kind of cool. We were all like coordinated there. So we're all doing our cap. And let's see here. So we were clear to engage right here. So this was my first kill, which was an F4. I guess it wasn't a kill. I missed him. Went right over top of him. Then I came around and got him there. Wow, look at that missile. Boxed it. Boom. Alright, so that's me. Let's try to get this MiG-21 right here. Actually, this was me. No, this was me. I was trying to get this MiG-21, but went after the flares. Came back around. And that F-15 finished him off. Not sure who this is. Somebody... That was the F4. Then we RTB'd. So we went all the way home. Boom. Let's see what happened at 2. So I land 2 goes around. I guess he lands. It's just a replay of the attack view. I just finished the mission. We successfully killed 6 bandits.